Hi everyone and welcome. So let me introduce myself. My name is Jane Sarapatra Simbarat Muri, and in today's video I'm going to review some scenes from the Barbie movie, which is released in 2023, and this is one of my favorite movie. So basically I enjoy watching this. There's one of the scenes that I wanted to review, so make sure to pay attention. So basically this is a iconic Barbie speech from America Ferreras. So in these scenes it's getting viral because of the speech that she had given in this movie, and how us as a woman related to it. Well, it's actually really relate to what woman is. So yeah, let's go.
It is literally impossible to be a woman. You are so beautiful and so smart, and it kills me that you don't think you're good enough. Like, we have to always be extraordinary. But somehow we're always doing it wrong. Like, you have to be thin, but not too thin. And you can never say you want to be thin. You have to say you want to be healthy, but also you have to be thin. You have to have money, but you can't ask for money because that's crass. You have to be a boss, but you can't be mean. You have to lead, but you can't squash other people's ideas. You're supposed to love being a mother, but don't talk about your kids all the damn time. You have to be a career woman, but also always be looking out for other people. You have to answer for men's bad behavior, which is insane, but if you point that out, you're accused of complaining. You're supposed to stay pretty for men, but not so pretty that you tempt them too much or that you threaten other women, because you're supposed to be a part of the sisterhood, but always stand out and always be grateful. But never forget that the system is rigged, so find a way to acknowledge that, but also always be grateful. You have to never get old, never be rude, never show off, never be selfish, never fall down, never fail, never show fear, never get out of line. It's too hard, it's too contradictory, and nobody gives you a medal or says thank you. And it turns out, in fact, that not only are you doing everything wrong, but also everything is your fault.
That's amazing. I'm actually so feeling the intense of the speech, where when you see it and watch it, it feels too deep, knowing that it had more deep meaning, where we as a woman always get underestimated, even in politics, even in job, even in our own house, in our marriage, and our career as a woman. We always get underestimated, and I think it's true. Every time we want to stand out, you cannot really have to stand out because you're a woman. That's what they said. And this speech actually trying to tell that it's so funny how she just stand there in the back. Wait. So basically, as a woman, there's so many things that we have to think about when we do something. When we have a husband, we cannot be too prettier than other women, because you might, people said woman code and whatever is that, you cannot be prettier, and if you are not pretty, your husband will think that you are not pretty, and then he cheat on you. And you cannot ask for money, because when you ask for money, they will underestimate you. so you have to have your own job. Or not, the man will underestimate you and thinks that he can control you. Also, when he said that when we're taking care of our kids, our husband don't really, I don't know about what happens back then, but I know, I don't know what happens to people out there. Maybe there was a great husband who helped the wife to take care of the children, but there is also there is also a husband that is not helping his own wife. So, as a daughter, I think I felt that. My mom fighting every day, feeding us, taking care of us, playing with us, teaching us. But my dad never actually doing it. He was outside. He was outside of the line, outside of the part where he have to show his love, to us, toward us. Maybe it could be in playing with us, maybe it could be talking with us, but he never do that. The one who do that is always our mom. And if she's mad at us, Dad will mad at her and say that you treated the kids wrong. And if we got too spoiled, my dad would say, it's because you always give them expensive stuff. It's always her fault, right? And I think that's the most weirdest thing that as a woman we experience, that we cannot be more. But I think we have to stand out as a woman, because when you watch this movie, Barbie, when we see ourselves more far beautiful than we think, because it's not about being perfect, it's about being a woman. Also, there's also one thing in this part which says you cannot get old, and if you get old, people will uninterested in you and all that things. And we also often being sex object to those men, making a character that objecting us as something bad. And every time we walk outside, people will call us a man will call us and said, yeah, you're wearing revealing clothes, that's why we're calling you, that's why we do that, that's why we make you as a sex object. But it's not something to be proud of, saying that in front of our faces, because we are also human. I know the difference is just gender, right? But it's not about the rights. So it's what the movie's trying to tell, I guess. So I'm reviewing because I love how she bring the communication into this movie. It's crazy good.
I'm just so tired of watching myself and every single other woman tie herself into knots so that people will like us.
Yeah, that's true.
And if all of that is also true for a doll, just representing a woman, then I don't even know.
Okay, so it says that Barbie is a doll that we play every day when we were kids. Maybe some of us, maybe there's also like your dolls that you used to play, right? It's a girl doll, it's a Barbie. Well, me as a kid, I used to have a Barbie doll. That Barbie doll was I always held in my hands and bring it everywhere because it really I object myself as her, this Barbie doll here. So I have this Barbie doll. I handle it everywhere, and every time I see it, I'll think this is me. I'm gonna be like this in the future. I will look like this. Look at this body, so like blah blah blah. But look at me now. I don't look like Barbie at all. But basically, what I know is that Barbie is an objective perfection of a woman. And when you see some pretty girls, you would say, wow, her face is like Barbie. Her face is so beautiful, like Barbie, you know, like a doll. And then in other people, you will compare them to other people and say, well, this girl is prettier than these girls. But do they even realize how that impacts on us as a woman? We have to be perfect every time, or not, or else nobody will be interested and will be underestimated. Also, there is this type of thing that we call pretty privilege. Oh my god, I think I actually didn't, I honestly want to talk about this, how pretty privilege really impacts on my life. People will say, no, it's not gonna impact it. But these days, living in this world, living in this whole universe, pretty privilege is real though. You have to be pretty to get help. And even though you're smart, you don't get the same treatment as other pretty girls, you know? I mean, all of us pretty though. We have to have the same treatment as other people. We're all the same. What matters is the beauty inside. What matters is what we are inside. You're pretty, but you hate it. You hate someone for no reason. You're pretty, but you talk bad things. You're pretty, but you stole something. Dang. I mean, basically, if you're prettier here, people will look at you. People will know that you are an amazing person. That's what I thought. And also, I want to point out the part where it says that wait, let me.
I'm just so tired of watching myself and every single other woman tie herself into knots so that people will like us.
Yeah, so she said she's tired of watching herself and other women tying themselves into a knot where they want people to like them. Sometimes we want people to see us walking there looking pretty, and it happens every day. We want to make a boy interested in us. We are willing to do anything. Oh, we want to, you know, damaging our hair, put a whole full makeup and destroy our faces, use revealing clothes every day. I mean, revealing clothes so that man will be attracted to us, and it will be prettier for us. That's the thing that will always tie really hard in ourselves as a woman. So I recommend it to every woman that watched this video to watch Barbie movies. It's a beautiful movie. I love it so much. It shows us that nobody is perfect. And women, we have the rights to be wrong. We have the rights to stand out for ourselves. I think that's a message that we can get from this movie. We are not perfect. We can always be wrong. We are enough. And that's what I thought. So thank you for watching my movie reviewing today. And bye bye.